Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to come to you with some September empties. So I believe that these are empties from September 15th through the 26th. Okay, so I usually only do, it's called an empties video, so I usually just do empties on here, but I had to talk about two scents that I have been trying out and absolutely am blown away by. The first one is from Rainbow Melts. This was in the mystery bag that I recently bought and hauled on my channel. This is Pumpkin Apple Strudel, which is pumpkin spice, apple, and flaky crust. This was poured on September 10th. I melted this. I put this actually in my warmer this morning, probably around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. This came with 4 of these sticks. So I used like 1.5 of them. This in 2 warmers in my kitchen. This stuff, oh my God, I don't even know where to begin. Yes, it's definitely spicy, but it mixes perfectly. It really brings out that apple, the pumpkin. You do get that flaky crust note. This was amazing. Everybody kept telling me when I did my Rainbow Melt haul that her stuff throws crazy strong, and I couldn't really wrap my head around. Everybody's perception of what crazy strong is different. Okay, so like I said, I put this stuff in my warmer about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I got home from work at probably about 3:20. It smelled like I had just put it in. Now, it's in my kitchen, so I walked through my front door and I could smell it in I have a big, like front room and then a hallway, and then you step into my kitchen. It was all over the place. Okay, I dumped this stuff at probably, what time is it now? It's 7:45. I dumped this stuff at 6:30, not because it wasn't throwing anymore. It wasn't at the intensity of the strongness that it was when I put it in at 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, or when I came home at 3 o'clock. It was still there. Plus, I hadn't been coming in and out of the house. I, stayed in my living room, kitchen area during that time, so I may have just gotten nose blind to it. I could definitely still smell it. It just wasn't as intense. I absolutely love that scent. That was so good. And if that's any indicator of how Rainbow Melts is, oh my gosh, I am a customer for life. Wow. Okay. Another scent is by Vintage Chic Scents. And this I bought in a D-stash from Wax Goddess a while ago. This was poured on March 19th of this year. And this is Icy Peppermint Embeds with Helter Skelter Overpour. So it was a loaf that I very messy-ish. I don't have a soap cutter. I use a cheese cutter to cut my loaves. I don't really care, I guess, how it looks because I'm melting it, but the scents are rosemary mint, lavender vanilla, fresh, invigorating spa greens. Wow. Oh my gosh, if you ever are stuffed up, just open the bag and inhale because it is so good. I'm very happy that it's not strong on the lavender, as I'm not a huge fan of lavender. But oh my God, I've melted this several times because when I chopped it, the bag was very full. It's still, I have tons, but that's why I wanted to talk about this. I have melted this as nighttime melts in the bedroom, in the downstairs part of my house at nighttime as a relaxing, unwinding scent. Nobody's been sick, so I haven't gotten a chance to use it as a thing to help with congestion and being stuffy and all of that kind of stuff. But I made some homemade pizzas last night for my kids, and I don't cook it on a stone or anything. I just put it directly on my racks in my oven. And you know how pizza gets that scent, even if it's not burning, stuff kind of drips off onto the bottom of your stove. my kitchen was stinky after cooking that. I put this stuff in 1, 2, 3 of my warmers. So the 2 warmers in my kitchen, and then I have a warmer that's like in between my dining room and my living room. I put it in there, and it completely cleaned up my air. Like, you would never have known that I cooked pizza in there. Plus, it just kept sending out this delicious icy peppermint scent. And you did get some of that, like the spa greens in there. This is amazing. I absolutely love this. I'm just going to keep melting this like all fall, all winter. It is so good. So I just wanted to talk about that. All right, now on to the empties. For bags, I have from Hayden Rowe. This was one of her cute little ducks that like came as a sample, I believe, in an order. This is, it's room service, and this is like a lemon, like a lemon laundry scent. So that I melted in my bathroom. That was very nice, lasted a long time. I enjoyed that. From a Crafty Barista, I had ordered her coffee sampler. This was mocha coffee and sweet cream, which is a sweet chocolatey coffee with a splash of sweet cream. This was really nice. Yeah, I've never really done chocolate in wax, but this was really, really nice. This I did like on a Saturday morning in just one of the warmest in the kitchen, and it lasted. It was a good, strong thrower, probably like a 4.5 out of 5. And I kept that one going for about 5 or 6 hours. That was great. Another one from Hayden Rowe. This was sent to me by Sasha Isms. It was Tranquility, which I do have more of. And I believe that this was, when was this one poured? May. So I think this was from Sasha. It was from the Lucky Duck Insider Sampler. And it's described as sweet florals, white amber, musk, and baby powder. I think that the one that I ordered recently in Tranquility, I think she reformulated the way that it is, and I definitely prefer the newer way. This, however, was really, really good. Just a nice, calming, like pleasing scent. So I did enjoy that. Ramona Tulk sent me a couple pieces from Southbound in Cafe Cream Puffs. This was so good. Oh my gosh, this is like, okay, so it's coffee scent, and it's more like coffee when it's percolating. So without, you know, your cream and your sugar, and then at the same time, like you're taking like a decadent treat out of the oven. That is how I would describe this. It is so, oh my gosh, this is so good, and I am so grateful, Ramona, for sending this to me. This was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. And I tend to do the coffees on the weekends because I'm home in the mornings, so I can like really enjoy it. From Swanky, I melted some dryer sheets, which is just a really nice laundry scent. Definitely laundry sheet. I mean, dryer sheets, like that's spot on, and it's very good. I melted that in my bathroom several times. Really enjoyed its strong throw. From Vintage Chic Scents, I got this in a friend mail a long time ago. This is Meet Me in St. Louis, or St. Louis. Meet Me in St. Louis? Meet Me in St. Louis. Meet Me in St. Louis. Yeah, I think that's it. Whatever. Poured fresh on October 7th, 2015. Okay, now I've melted this many times. There wasn't a ton in here, but I think when I melted it, I only needed like a little bit here and there. So I wanted to finish it up the other night because it was just kind of sitting in my wax box. And this is described as warm vanilla, brown sugar, figs, and glistening snow. I think her glistening snow is a lavender. I do not get warm vanilla, brown sugar, figs. I kind of thought it would be like a little bakery. This is like a total like clean, like laundry, fresh scent. If I'm wrong about the description of this, please let me know. And if you've melted this, tell me what you get. I don't want to say I dislike it, but it was totally not what I thought it was going to smell like when I put it in my warmers, that I had to actually go back and like I re-looked it up thinking maybe I put the wrong label on it back when I got it. But yeah, so all right, moving on to clam shells from Super Tarts. I melted holiday latte, which is gingerbread and like a freshly brewed latte. This was so good. I know it's not Christmas. It's still hot here in Arizona, but Angie from Wax Goddess on YouTube had recently like hauled this in her Super Tarts video, and just hearing her talk about it, and I knew that I had one in my stash, I had to melt this. So I melted it like over the weekend, one of the weekends, in like all of my downstairs warmers, and this was so good. Lasted a long time, nothing artificial about it, just really good gingerbread and coffee scent. Loved it. Would definitely get that one again. From Sensationals, I melted Cider House Donuts, which I like, and I know so many people talk about like the lightness of it or whatever. I love this scent. I don't always need stuff that's gonna like blow me out of my house. I sometimes, you know, I want things that like when I walk in, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Cider House Donuts. You know, I want to know what it is, but it doesn't have to be like everywhere so that like my clothes reek like it and it's like pouring out of my house. I don't always need that. So that was really good, and I know I have a few more of those. I don't know if you can get those this year. I don't know if Walmart still has them. From Super Tarts, I have Chrissy's Remains, which is another one of those. I don't even want to open this. But this was from 3/31 of 17, and it's like, obviously, did not, trust me, this did not interfere at all with the scent throw on this. I just don't like this. I hear so many people telling me, saying, not telling me, but saying in their videos that they get the fruit notes and stuff that are in these Jaws blends, you know, the pear, which I'm a huge, huge pear lover in wax. I must not like salty sea air. That's the only thing I can think of. Or sea salt and fresh air and seagrass. I guess I don't like that. But I thought I was done with all of these. I still think that I have like, I think I have one more, but I'm just going to be done. And I just know I definitely gave it a very, very fair chance. It's just not a scent for me. And I feel bad because everybody talks about it. From Super Tarts, I finished up Creeper Status, which is a green apple. Green apple cake pops and strawberry milkshakes. This is good. This is really good. And you really get everything. The strawberry milkshake is definitely the predominant note. My kids love this, and they asked for me to melt it. So it's good, it's strong. I have no complaints. From Better Homes and Gardens, I melted lemon pumpkin shortbread. This is so good. It's not strong on the pumpkin, which means there's absolutely zero cinnamon, no spice in this. It's just a beautiful lemon bakery. Not like lemon squares, more like a lemon cupcake, or like a lemon cupcake with like a sugary frosting on that. I love that. That I would definitely get again. Okay, and then all I have left are scent shot cups. So from Dessa's Homespun Scents, I melted Fall Harvest Latte. I guess I was kind of in a coffee mood. This is so good. Definitely like that red hot cinnamon. So if you're not a fan, which I am not, and I was kind of off-putting to smell this, but I bought this last year, and it must have been like when I got it either very close to Thanksgiving or after, and I just held on to it. But melting this, you definitely get that like real coffee house latte. And then the cinnamon is not crazy because I would not, it's not something I'm a fan of. So that was very enjoyable. From Swanky, I melted cranberry ginger ale. Oh my God, just smelling this empty container, it makes my mouth water. This is so freaking good. This, when I get called up again for the Vendor's Choice package, is that what it's called? I think. I am getting a loaf of this. This is just, oh my God, this is so good. I melted this actually a couple times because a little of that goes a long way. You totally got the cranberry. It smelled like you really had opened up a bottle of cranberry ginger ale. That effervescence was so there. It was just a beautiful, refreshing, absolutely loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. From a Crafty Barista, I melted So Basic, which is pumpkin spice latte, of course. Really good again. Not a red hot cinnamon at all in her pumpkin spice. The latte, it was equal parts pumpkin spice and latte. This was good. This is like, she gives this size as like a free sample, but then you can buy this size to try for like, I think it's like $1.10. So I was very glad that I did order that and gave it a try. Another one from a Crafty Barista is Donuts at the Apple Orchard, which is warm, sweet cinnamon donuts and freshly pressed apple cider. This was really good too. Ugh. And when you first smell this, like on cold, you get that apple cider, and then you get the bakeryness of the donuts to this. This was, again, like really nice. So happy I tried that. I got that when I got my coffee sampler. From Tiffany Candles, I melted pink grapefruit. Oh my gosh, so good. Just a delicious tart pink grapefruit. Kind of like the Ocean Spray ruby red grapefruit. That's what this reminds me of. This was really good. I love it. I don't think I have like really any more Tiffany wax. I need to get a list going there. From Dessa's Homespun, I melted pumpkin cinnamon donuts. Really good. This has the red hot for sure in it, but like really good. Didn't have to turn this off or dump it or anything. I let this go, cut it in half, melted it, like half in a kitchen warmer and then half, I think, in my front room of my house. So good. This like spilled, like, I mean, I shouldn't say spilled. This like walked all the way upstairs and it was like all over the place in the upstairs part of my house. This was really good. And again, this was one that I bought last year. So totally like lasts. Like her stuff does not lose scent. From Beezy Tart, I melted sugar milk. Oh, this is good. Not at all sour. This is like a sugary, sweet sugar milk. I mixed that. I mixed the sugar milk right here from Beezy's with birthday cake, vanilla bean Noel, blackberry bling from L3 Waxy Wonder. This was so good too. Her blackberry has like a real like tartness, but not like sour. Just a tart blackberry. Maybe that's what the bling is. And then you just got that creaminess from the vanilla bean Noel and her birthday cake. Really fantastic combination. Oops. We're gonna fall down. Okay, just a couple more. From Hayden Rowe, I melted lime sugar, which is a favorite of mine. Just, it's nothing like over the top. It's not, it's just lime and like pink sugar. It's so good though. I loved lime when I first started melting vendor wax. And then I hated it. Like anything that had even a tiny little bit of lime in it, the last like year and a half, I completely avoided. And then I got back into it and it had been like a favorite for the summertime. And it's just great. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's strong. It smells fantastic. It lasts a long time. There goes everything knocking over. Okay, two more and then we are done. From Destination Wax, I melted caramel marshmallow. This was really good. This I cut up into like fourths. And I melted this while I was melting some of my coffee scents. And this was just really good. It just gave it that little like creaminess and caramel to it. And last but not least, And I'm going to kick myself because I didn't pull up the scent description from this, and I suck at describing scents. This is from Hayden Rowe. This is from her Black Label collection, and this is called Place Vendôme. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I believe it's from Italy. This is, oh my God, this is magnificent. This is just a beautiful, like flirty, feminine, understated, gorgeous scent. Absolutely love this. Want more of this. Melted this in my bedroom, and I use a Scentsy warmer, one of the, oh god damn, what's the name? It doesn't have a bulb in it. What is that called? You guys know what I'm talking about. And this was just amazing, amazing, amazing. Probably got like 4 or 5 melts. I keep that warmer, like all of them, all of my warmers on all day, all night. Oh, an element warmer, that's what it's called. So just put a little piece in and I'd get like 2 or 3 days, and that's with it on all the damn time. And my room just smelled beautiful, and it's such a relaxing, wonderful, wonderful scent. If you have not tried this, it's not perfumey. I mean, it's, oh God, it's kind of, I don't want to say earthy, but it's not like, when I think like, when people say, oh, it's like floral, I always think like grandma, perfumey, old lady. No. Oh my God, check this out. I'm telling you, it's so relaxing and absolutely beautiful. I definitely want more of this. So I did not expect my video to be this long, but there it is. I'll be back within the next couple of days. I have several hauls. I have 2 that are already here. It's just finding the time to like film and upload and all that kind of crap. So let me just make sure. Yep, that's everything. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any like winter scents that you would recommend, because I don't have much. I think I have like maybe 2 or 3 scents for the winter. Yeah, so that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.